So Google Analytics 4, confusing, yes. Awesome, also yes. If you're watching this, that means you're probably like me and you just had to switch over and you're like, oh my gosh, there's another interface to learn, another new marketing tool. Is this good? Is this bad? What's this gonna do? So I want to give you a quick walkthrough of it and explanation of some of the cool new features that I've been using already and some of the stuff that I think has helped. Just getting into it, when you're setting up, automatically that's going to be a bit different. I would recommend using Google Tag Manager. It makes it a lot easier, especially when setting it up with like something like a Shopify store or anything like that. If you don't use Google Tag Manager already, I mean, save yourself trouble and headache in the future. Look up some Google Tag Manager tutorials and you should pretty much set up any funnel, any website, anything you do from now on should use Google Tag Manager. You should use that to manage all of your tags. It's the best way to stay organized, the best way to keep everything safe, keep everything running smoothly. Otherwise, you'll find a lot of issues. Plus, it'll help you with conversions just because site speed will be faster and all that kind of stuff. Going into the home, you actually have some different reports that are going to pull from. There's more things you can actually pull. Inside this as well, what's kind of neat about it is it tracks some of this stuff automatically. Like you don't have to set up events for this, which is nice. Setting up events is a bit different. That'll be in a different video. It's not the exact same as it was before, which that's unfortunate because I'm sure we've been used to doing the exact same way for a long time. Real-time reports also more in depth than they were before. You're able to see more things about the users in real time. Acquisition. In here we got 3 categories: overview, user acquisition, and traffic acquisition. So with this one, it breaks down the same as our acquisition here. The only difference is when you want to see source, channels, all that kind of stuff, that's actually inside the traffic acquisition tab. So that's it, you'd filter it. Another thing, just like when we are segmenting, the segments are at the top. It's this little bubble right here. So you can segment comparisons. You do have to set it up differently, but it's the same. This is the same area you do that in. So if you want to see all of your converters, all the people that did X, all the people that did Y, that's where you'll be able to see that. This you'll also be able to add secondary metrics to layer on top. Then we have engagement. This is the one for me I'm definitely having to do some more learning with because it's tracking so much more than it used to, which is good. I mean, I like that definitely a lot more. But it's tracking things that normally you would have had to set up different views for or different events for, which is nice in terms of what it's doing. Events, those are just the normal events that you set up, pages and screens. Monetization, so if you're doing e-commerce in-app, what's cool about this is this automatically incorporates apps into it. So this, compared to if you were doing analytics before, you had to set up separate analytics and separate tracking for your apps. Here you can add multiple streams to the same analytics, so it's all coming to this place. Retention, that's one thing that these improved a lot on. You're going to notice your retention tools, there's a lot more of them. So in terms of being able to track user engagement, users that are coming back, what you can do with those flows, that's really cool. Demographics, it's the same. Tech, this is just going into the devices, conversions, all events, those are the same. Analysis, there's 2 parts to this that are pretty cool. So with this, you were only able to access the templates of these kind of like advanced reports when you were part of Google 360. Now you can just import those numbers into these and you'll actually have custom reports that are already templated out for you. So these ones you'll actually be able to, as long as you have analytics that's installed, it's tracking, you're gonna be able to pull some pretty cool reports that you didn't have before that will help you, again, just gain more data and more insights for marketing in your business. That's pretty cool. I want to keep this short because I know nobody likes watching long videos. And then just getting into the admin, the other thing you'll notice is a difference. There is no view settings, and that's because, again, everything comes into the stream. So when you're setting this up, data streams, you'll be able to essentially, whether it's an iOS app, Android app, or web app, all of it will be under one for your business. And they will all be able to congregate in one spot and be segmented from there. There is no more views. They don't have that anymore. So anyway, that's a brief overview. I'm going to get into like more advanced stuff. This is literally just to show you kind of what it looks like. In other videos, I'll show like, hey, how to set up events, how to do other things. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. and I might answer them, but I probably won't for like 2 weeks, just because that's kind of what happens. Like I make a video, and then people like respond to me, and I'm busy like working and stuff. I don't respond for a while, but I do eventually respond. I do eventually. So, all right. The next one I'll be making is how to install it into Google Tag Manager, into Shopify, into those things. Let me know if that helps, guys. If it does, do me a favor and don't subscribe. Don't even do it.